It's day 3 of week 8 of the Back to Fitness programme. Hello again. How did you get on yesterday? 11 minutes non-stop jogging, and you did that twice. Absolutely incredible, isn't it? I'm sure you're so proud of yourself, and all your friends and family are too. If you didn't quite manage it, then don't worry, there's another 2 attempts to do that later this week. So, today we're on to stepping, more cardiovascular work. It's essentially the same workout as we did last week, the same day. So it's a mixture of simple stepping and what we call high knees. So let's go through what we're going to do. So we're going to start off with 5 minutes simple stepping. On with the left, on with the right, off with the left, off with the right. On with the left, on with the right, off with the left, off with the right, and so on. Continue that for 5 minutes. The second exercise is a bit more complicated, and the instructions are a little bit confusing to a certain extent. So let's take it literally step by step. We're going to stand behind the board with the board on the floor in front of us. We're going to step on with our left foot. At this point our right foot is still on the floor behind the board. Now we're going to take our right knee and lift that up as high as we can. When we're doing that, our left leg is going to straighten out and it's going to take our weight. So we're lifting our right leg, our right knee rather, up as high as we can. So how high is high? That's going to be different for everybody. For some people it might come up level with their abdomen, other people it might just be horizontal to the floor, which is pretty good. For others it might only be 30 degrees, say. It all depends on your particular state of flexibility and your body shape and all sorts of things like that. The key thing is to bring your knee up as high as you can manage and a little bit more than is comfortable. Remember, we always want to stretch just a little bit more than is comfortable so that our muscles and tendons and ligaments will react to that and they'll get in better condition. Okay, so we're lifting our right knee up as high as we can. Now we're going to put our right foot back down onto the board. Step 3 is to take our left knee and lift that one up as high as we can. Again, just a little bit more than is comfortable. Put the left foot back down on the board. Now we're going to step off the board with our right foot and we're going to step back with our left foot. The good thing about this arrangement is that the first time we did it, we started off with our left foot first. Now we're naturally going to want to put our right foot on first. So it's on with the right foot. Lift our left knee up as high as it can go onto the board. Now our right knee up as high as we can go down onto the board. Then step off with the left, off with the right. And we find that naturally our next step is on with the left. So we've completed a cycle where we've started with leading with the left, and then we did one leading with the right, and now we're back to leading with the left again. So because we're going to alternate between the left and the right leading feet, we don't have to worry about doing the exercise more on one leg than the other. It all balances itself out just nicely. After we've done that, now we've got another 5 minutes of simple stepping. The first set that we did, we started leading with our left foot, so this one we'll lead with our right. So it's on with the right, on with the left, off with the right, off with the left. On with the right, on with the left, off with the right, off with the left, and so on. The only thing you have to think about is the very first time you step onto the board. You have to remember, is it my left or is it my right? Once you've got that one, everything else just follows naturally. If you now feel you've done enough for the day, then that's okay. Just stop now, and you've done quite enough. But remember try and do a little bit more than is comfortable. So if you feel, yeah, well, I think that's enough, but you know that you can carry on, then please do try. Okay, so if you can manage it, then let's do another 5 minutes of the high knees. So we're going to stand on with the left, raise up our right knee as high as we can, the right foot comes down onto the board. Lift our left knee up as high as we can, the left foot comes down onto the board. Then we step back onto the floor with our right and onto the floor with our left. Then it's on with the right foot, lift our left knee as high as we can, left foot onto the board, lift our right knee as high as we can, the right foot onto the board, step back onto the floor with your left, and back onto the floor with your right. And now we're back at the point where we step back on with the left and lift our right knee up. Good, so 5 minutes of that. And let's finish off the session with one final 5 minutes of simple stepping. On with the left, on with the right, off with the left, off with the right. Just the straightforward bread and butter stepping. Tomorrow we're doing another strength and flexibility session, and I look forward to seeing you again for that. So, see you then.